As the last polio endemic country in the African continent, Nigeria passing 3 years without any case of wild polio virus is a step towards certifying the entire WHO African region free of polio by middle of next year. Following Nigeria's 3-year mark, the African Regional Commission for Certification of Polio Eradication will now begin a rigorous process to confirm if each country in the region is actually free of the virus. Nigeria equally will submit the final data for evaluation by March 2020, provided, of course, there is no any case recorded. If the data confirms 0 cases, the entire African region, of course, could be polio-free by middle of next year. Only WHO regions, not individual countries, can be certified free. Therefore, Nigeria will not be considered officially wild polio virus free until the Africa Regional Certification Committee completes its regional evaluation. As long as polio virus still exists in parts of the world, currently we have Afghanistan and Pakistan, all children are at risk. So we must maintain the momentum towards regional and global certification. Once more, let me congratulate the government of Nigeria and the people of Nigeria. And I'm pleased to assure WHO's full support in the last mile towards regional and global certification.
Our governors, our commissioners of health, our heads of health facilities, those health workers who work in our primary health care centers. These are now the people who have been part of this effort, and we couldn't have reached this point without them, but now they really need to take the lead. Because for us to move forward, to truly achieve the elimination of polio, we really need to be able to get those routine vaccination systems working. Because eventually we have to move beyond having to respond to outbreaks of polio. For us to truly say that we have controlled polio, that we've eliminated polio, that we've eradicated polio, now it's the daily routine that must be strengthened. And so I want to issue a challenge to all those who are listening, and hopefully to our colleagues in the media, these messages will be broadcast widely. That now's a time for everybody to come together and really think through that provision of the routine health care, which is what keeps our children healthy and prevents us from having to respond to disease, but rather focuses on preventing it.
I want to take this time out to appreciate the valiant sacrifice, service, dedication of the National Polio Emergency Operations Center. May I please ask you to give them a round of applause. Under the leadership of the National Polio Emergency Operations Center, we were able to bounce back from near defeat in 2016. It is only because of the dedication and leadership provided by all the leaders we have at the Polio EOC that we are here today. In a few minutes, this press conference will end, but I'm sure that they will go back to the trenches and continue to work. They are the heroes of all of this fight. So anywhere, anytime you see anybody who has worked in the National Polio EOC, please doff your hat for them because they are doing an incredible job. I dare say that there's hardly anywhere in Nigeria where work is going on round the clock as we find in the National Polio EOC and the National Emergency Routine Immunization Coordinating Center. These guys are amazing.